on this map, Smoothie and Colo also players to look out for.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. Now, Freddie B, over on that side of Epsilon, he has been huge throughout the entire tournament. Statistically, he's up there with the best of them, right? And he's been doing damage. All eyes have been on Freddie B throughout the duration of the Elite Series. Now, we're getting into Mirage as the opening map. As you said, this is a map where he can really run wild, but especially on that CT half. That's where he does a lot of damage, incredibly effective. He's been able to shut teams down single-handedly towards A site.
Exactly. Underneath balcony, he plays this angle so well. Doesn't overface, doesn't overpeak. Has good counter grenade usage as well. Nevertheless, though, we're going to the first round of the finals between Prophecy and Epsilon. Epsilon right now starting on the CT side. Maeve, of course, the support player right now for Epsilon. Could be buying the smoke and diffuse kit. Fortis a Kevlar as well across the board. It's already looking like Prophecy holding out here. They're holding for aggression from Epsilon, expecting the push.
See that early play coming in, as they do want to try and go for the information peak towards mid. Barbar going to be the one scoping it out. No one is there just yet, but he will hear a little bit of info of that nade going off.
Smoothie as well. John spotting towards window. Spots the players underpass, goes for the peak towards middle. Just destroys that player there. Quicks is down.
Yeah, Quick's going down early, could leave them in a bit of a deficit. They try and take their reply through connector here as they sprint in, but they're not ready for this crossfire. They extend too far into it. Smoothie looking so crisp already into the grand finals. He will find a nice hat trick into the round. Everyone is going down the side of Prophecy. Maeve and Barbo will take the final 2 frags, and Epsilon open up with an absolute banger on the pistol.
This is scary right now for Prophecy. Any game where Smoothie has a good start, he's a momentum-based player. He's someone where if he gets the early lead 5-0, 7-0, you're almost certain he's going to be finishing off that game. Top kills across the board, and maybe even the 30 bomb. Nevertheless, though, goes into round number 2. Epsilon pick up the pistol. Prophecy only able to get 1 kill there towards CT. And the buyers come in. It's going to be the force buy there from Prophecy. Obviously, not getting the bomb down in the first round means they can't save this one. Buy to the next one. They're going to be forcing it.
Freddie B just going to go for the old risky play. It's so smart to do this. Just charge up mid, farm a ridiculous amount of money off the back of the MP7 as well. Prophecy, they're now going to be scared that through the duration of these rounds, there's always the chance of Freddie B going for that push towards mid.
Look at the individual skill across the board in Epsilon so far. Smoothie and Freddie B, they're looking crisp. And those are the players you want to really be stepping up as you go into round number 3. It's going to be a 2-0 advantage now. Clean round as well there from Epsilon on their CT side, which means if they can do it again now versus the full eco, they're probably going to be bringing to the table. Should be a good scenario here for Epsilon to stack up as much cash as possible.
So then, slowly developing this one. You want to see what Prophecy are going to do. This is the final round before they will be able to get those buys out and step up to the mark, and the real game will begin. Maeve actually going to go for the play here as well. Farm up that cash. He will get another double kill quite easily.
It's important as well. It's on the SMG. That's $1,200 into the bank of Maeve. Freddie B as well. The MP7 splitting up players there towards middle. We saw him get a 3K in the last one. Can he do it again?
He's trying to just force the play really here from Prophecy as Barbar actually connects that headshot as well. Takes down Flea. Freddie B just going to respond. Does sprint up towards top mid. Will get 1. And Cosme will actually claim the second. So they've got through all 3 of those rounds. Really restricted on casualties. They're farming a good amount of cash.
Yep.
But this is where things need to change.
Yep. Decision right now for Epsilon on their CT side going to the first buy, and after winning the pistol, do they carry forward the upgraded pistols, the upgraded SMGs? You can see already Maeve disregards his UMP, puts it to the floor, but actually Freddie B will be sticking to his MP7. Actually, no, so he'd rather have a UMP over a FAMAS. No, as I said again, Caster's Curse, he will be picking that FAMAS back up. Smoothie again goes for the mid-jump, actually fails. It's the first time I've seen him for that one in a while. But anyway, right now it's Caller holding for the mid-aggression, and Smoothie might peek right into Caller's scope.
Yeah, if he overextends, the smart read from Prophecy here, they know there's been a couple of pushes towards mid, hold for the aggression, and try and take it down early. So if he does crop into his crosshairs, he will be going down.
There you have it. Smoothie doesn't overface, and he gets the first kill. 3-0 in terms of round, and already Smoothie's aggressive warp finds the first pick. It's given the 5 versus 4 now, man advantage for the CT side of the bomb. Going to be going back towards T-spawn. They have quicks here towards B, but he has no utility. He can't sell a fake with a Molotov towards Van and smoke towards balcony. Instead, all he has is his raw aim to try and sell and force a rotation for Epsilon back towards B. But actually, the bomb, you can see, rather tentative now going back towards that B bomb site. Flea, if he has a smoke and a flashbang, he could try and mimic a fake.
Maeve is going to be crucial for the defense towards that B bomb site as well. He's just trying to fly around here, make his presence known, and possibly plant a seed of doubt in the mind of the Prophecy players, so Quicks won't be as aggressive and decisive in his attack. Maeve could be incredibly useful here.
Caller has the scope as well. If Maeve peaks, he'll go down surely. The man advantage right now for Epsilon, and 40 seconds left. Prophecy going to be ending now towards the B-bomb site.
Cosmine and Maeve, this dynamic duo, but can they stop the play from Prophecy? They don't even get in the opening round. Let's see as the push will come in. The opening headshots there from Maeve. Maeve doing damage right now as he gets the double kill. Cosmine as well, going to find one. Everything that Prophecy had into that round has gone for them now. It's just Fleeve remaining. He's got an AK, but he's left essentially just trapped miles away from everything.
Surely they knew Quicks was on balcony. They heard him, sorry, Maeve. Surely they knew. Quicks was there. He saw him shooting off. And unfortunately for him, he didn't actually expect Maeve to stay there. He thought he fell back. Nevertheless, though, it's going to go 4-0, and just before the timer runs out, eventually, Fleeve will go down, so he still will get the round loss bonus. Nevertheless, there's going to be a weak buy here for the T side as we're going to round number 5. It's a 4-0 advantage for Epsilon already, as they're looking confident on Mirage.
Yeah, this was nice as well from May. Played it smart, was able to find those frags. Arch did get the info about it, but just couldn't take the frag, couldn't pick it up. So Prophecy really left in a bit of a bad spot.
Only person that's died right now on the CT side is Cosmine. Calais the only player on the Prophecy side after 4 rounds that has a kill. Such one-sided, stark contrasts in terms of the different lineups right now. Prophecy, they have to wake up soon. We saw them lose the first map on Envious, versus Envious, sorry. They bring it back in the second and third, but this time, will Epsilon give them as much room? Anyway, this is the execution towards B. Can they get the bomb down?
Epsilon just team with confidence right now as the push is going to be coming in this double upset as well, so they have so much range to play with. Barbar will find one as Kolor goes down. Smooth trying to connect the second, but he couldn't quite do it. It is just going to be the tag on towards Calais for now, but they have that utility. They can take this round as slowly as they like and just find the frags. Barbar doing all the work right now as it's just him finding the triple kill. Quicks remaining, but he's trapped. They will be able to find that frag to get through it with still no casualties into these rounds.
Does land the dink, but nevertheless it's going to go to 5-0. Only one player dying so far on that CT side for Epsilon. And they're looking so confident right now. As we go into round number 6, their money as well. Their CT bank will be strong. You can already see 12,000 to Cosmine, 11,000, 10,000 on Barbar. Prophecy, if they want a chance of breaking the CT economy, they have to win 3 on the trot as a bare minimum at that point. Can they do it? Anyway, it's going to be the single upset right now for the T side, 4 AKs with Prophecy. But now Barbar can be bringing AWP to the party into the second buy round here. Prophecy, they need an advantage, but already Smooth AWP again aggressive towards middle. Will find the first kill. Remainder of the T side towards A.
And Maeve completely disrupts everything Prophecy were trying here once again as well. He's able to go for the arch play, finds the headshot. Swap is ridiculous from Maeve as he gets that triple kill. Beautiful spray down, leaving it all in the hands of Fleeve. The final person remaining for that T side, but once again, he's dead. Epsilon just winning it off the back of the opening few seconds of the rounds, continuously pushing and blowing everyone away.
6-0 now. Only 2 players have actually fallen so far from Epsilon. Nearly a clean sweep here so far. Their money is in such good position throughout the latter portions of this first half. Anyway, there's going to be the buy coming from Prophecy. The force buy at that. Wow, they're taking a big risk here. No bomb planted, which means you can see Kolot deducted down to a CZ. No AWP for him. Fairly light utility as well, but nevertheless, Prophecy going to go for the 4 AK buy. Smooth once again towards Money, found the first kill twice in these buy rounds. Question is, can you do it for a 3rd time? Or Prophecy get 3rd time lucky?
Smooth trying to reposition, but he's still finding the frags. He's bounced someone down as well, trying to spot out Arch as he knows someone's pushing through, but Arch actually finds the frag towards Cosmine. There is a response from Freddy B as he's holding this choke point so dearly. He actually gets the 2nd frag as well. That's critical to the round that he was able to find that kill, leaving it all in the hands of Kolor. He has to backtrack, recover the bomb, then decide how he wants to take his approach to the round. It's a 1 versus 3 with 1 minute and 10 left.
Issue here as well for Kolor. You can't really do too much economic damage. Epsilon has so much money in their bank right now. One left to play, has a smoke, the bomb, and an AK, which was retrieved before the corpse of his fellow teammate. Push coming in from A towards middle. They know he's gone back towards B or towards the A site, and right now, he's going to be challenging Barbar's AWP. Coming from Palace, though, could be the unexpected angle. Try and catch Barbar's AWP off guard. Question is the Swedish captain in IGL ready for this?
Let's see. As this push is going to be coming out, Barbar with the AWP should be scoped in, should find the frag fairly easily. Actually does go down. Kolor connects the spray. And he will bound across the bomb site as well. Get it planted. The nades are roaming in, but they're not actually connecting towards him just yet. So doesn't lose too much HP. Takes the aggressive face as well. He's actually got quite a lot of confidence into this round. He's hoping to connect the shots. But he goes down. Unfortunately, Smooth just going to wallbang him and eliminate him.
Once again, though, the T side here, sorry, the CT side from Epsilon, Smooth able to get the first kill. 3 rounds on the trot. 3 buy rounds at that, and all towards middle as well. That's the thing that's crazy. First time he pushed aggressively, got that first kill on the rifle towards middle. The second time he made the short jump. When they smoked mid, they weren't expecting the AWP to be able to see through the gap there in the short smoke. And then for a third time towards window, someone just peeking into a scope and giving away the first kill. Sloppy, undisciplined plays right now from the T side. Prophecy, the international lineup right now, showing cracks and crevices on the T assaults towards these sites. Nevertheless, they're going to be grouping up now towards A. Barbar again with the ult this time. Different poison, but still, the AWP in play across the board.
Barbar doing very effective with the weapon as well. Let's see if that will occur into this round as he sets himself up, waits for the push to come in as he's lying in wait, but unfortunately he will miss the opening shot. It gives them the breathing room they need to actually gain map control, block off some line of sights, and try and take the fights towards the CTs. Calais with the connector push works out fantastically before he's traded out by Freddy B with a nice headshot.
4 versus 4 now. Smokes gonna block off Barbar's vision. Oh, there you have it. The flick from Colo as well, gonna leave the man advance to run up for Prophecy. Finally the charge to this round, but through the smoke, Maeve. He connects, the bomb is down. The retake shall begin now for Epsilon. Can Prophecy hold off in the alpha bar right now? Epsilon, good utility and kits. It's going to be a contested one.
This is the best situation Prophecy have had throughout the game so far, and you can see they're trying to rotate round with Arch as well, so he can try and hold the bomb from short. This is smart play. He just needs to get there in time. The push will be coming through. Kolo has to try and stay alive. He goes down. They have another player just waiting towards Palace, though. It's going to be Quicks, and Arch has done all the damage as well. Quicks can just slow walk out now and find the frags. Maeve might get it. He's going to try and defuse with the smoke. Quicks, though, not actually connecting just yet. He's still alive, Snots. He's got the kit as well. He can get the defuse. Quicks will take him down, but it's too late. The defuse comes through. Epsilon keep their undefeated streak.
Unfortunate there. Quick's unable to connect the AK spray through the smoke onto the player defusing as well. As Fleeve, Maeve managing to catch him through the smoke there as he planted front triple. And that plant was so good as well. If you get the front triple plant on triple, you can plant for ramp, jungle, connector. And that's why you saw Arch go for the long rotation back around. It was so successful. We found 2 kills from that, catching Epsilon off guard, but nevertheless, they still have the advantage 8-0.
Oh, Freddy B continuously going for the mid pushes as he gets the triple kill. Sprays his way through everyone. Freddy B is doing damage tonight as the push is coming in towards B as well. Maeve still connecting these crisp headshots. Absolute killing machine.
This is ridiculous right now. Freddy B, deemed and seen as the best player in the Elite Series. And right now, he's giving you a true display of why he's held that highly. His individual aim, his spray, his positioning as well is so crisp. You can see he goes for the aggressive plays, but here's the backup of his teammates. They're smooth towards window. Counter flashes as well. You saw the T's, they walked into the crossfire there from Epsilon, and they got melted from the M4 there from Freddy B. Right now the default coming from Prophecy. Finally more of a slow round. Epsilon have been playing so aggressive towards all the portions of the map. Prophecy going for the split default, trying to see if there's any aggression right now from the CT side, but you can see they have an 8-round advantage. And they're expecting something slow from Prophecy right now on the T side, so why would you give them the advantage? And there you have it. Kolo with the AWP trying to work the map and float around and trying to find the first kill, but Maeve capitalizes. He can even get a second as well.
We're going to see if he can actually connect that second flag as the push is coming towards him. Quick's just toying with him a little bit. Actually doesn't realize Cosmin was on the sideline though. And takes him down. So it's just 1 AK and 2 deagles right into the side of Prophecy as their players are still dropping as well. Freddy B takes down Arch and they're left in a bit of a sour spot.
They are indeed. Calais down Fleeve in the 2 versus 5. But now Fleeve left alone. Freddy B is low, Maeve is low as well. But unfortunately for him, he's faced by Barbar. And Barbar has full HP. And there's the headshot as well. 10-0 now. As we go into round number 11, Prophecy. They had chances to win it. They had the afterplants. They've had advantages in some scenarios. But nevertheless, the aggression has always been won by Epsilon.
Yeah. Epsilon, doesn't matter if it's into the early round or the late game, they're still playing with confidence in every situation. That's just what's winning against Prophecy, right?
What's weird as well is the fact we haven't seen a pause.
Yeah.
You know, once you go 6-0 down, you lose 2 buy rounds, take a pause, change something because you've tried 2 different things. None of them have worked. Right now, Smooth changing up his angle once again. He's played towards short, he's played towards Delpan, he's played towards connector, window, and now he's close towards A round. The question is, does Fleeve walk into Smooth's crosshair and give away the advantage once again? Anyway, the default coming for Prophecy. They're holding for the aggression once again. This time, though, what are they going to do? Will they lose players in the first 30 seconds, which has been happening so often on this first map? And remember, already Epsilon, they're the ones challenging Prophecy. They're the ones pushing, forcing Prophecy onto their back heels. And they have the momentum in their grasp. The question is, can Prophecy loosen the grasp that Epsilon have managed to grip around their neck and try and get back into this one?
Yeah, they need to try and get loose here at this point, reset themselves and work back into this round. They've got a lot of mid control though. Epsilon just holding for the choke point pushes right now and seeing if they can actually get through their numbers when they go for the split push towards the A-bomb site. Calais needs to be vital to the round. If he can take down Freddie B, it would put them in a good position. Freddie B now aware of his location, though, as the hot flash did go out and the push hasn't come in just yet, so they're not distracted.
40 seconds left. Barbar crucial now towards jungle. Prophecy, they look at Maeve. He's pushed all the way through B. Prophecy, they held for the pushes, but not long enough. Arch gets caught off guard. Already the man advantage for Epsilon.
Yeah, they weren't ready for the push from behind. Maeve, though, not expecting Fleeve to be holding towards Gfinity, so he does go down. Fleeve trying to continue his rampage in towards the site. There's two angles being held there. The crossfire will reign supreme as the CTs go huge. Spear as well. Juicy flick. And they get another round on the board.
That's the issue. No map control taken there from Prophecy across the map. You know Maeve has been pushing so much towards B apartments. If you just simply flash over, Molotov off towards van, smoke towards balcony, use your grenade, show presence towards B, that will basically, what's the word I'm looking for here? Put off Maeve from pushing and make him more apprehensive to push towards B. Obviously, if he expects someone staying there, holding the angle, if they have shown presence, then maybe he wouldn't push, but nevertheless, their Prophecy, they've had enough of the slow defaults. They're playing this one fast and they're rushing towards B.
Molotov going to be coming as well, though. Their feet are going to be getting pretty hot right now as they run straight through. The nade also doing incredible damage. Maeve, he's hungry for the ace right now as he rips his way through all of them. It's the ace for Maeve, and still an undefeated streak for Epsilon.
They had armor, scouts, tech 9s, and there you have it. The Kevlar, and the fact they grouped together simply wasn't enough for Maeve there. Good utility usage as well. You see him transporting towards apartments, playing the anti-eco setup, chucks out the molly, chucks out the HE as well. Good use of his utility. And that counters the quasi buy from Prophecy. Nevertheless, though, going to go to the full one. Kolor and Arch wielding the AWPs now. Kolor towards A, and Arch going to go towards B. They're splitting up the orbs, trying to see if they can scout across the whole map and get that first kill. But already, Freddie B gets spotted, but Kolor doesn't quite land the kill. It's 12-0 right now. Prophecy unable to pick up one round so far on the T side of Mirage.
This isn't great as well, because we just know how effective Epsilon can be on their T half. That's where they're still going to play with the same sort of style. They don't try and taper off. They still play with aggression. So Prophecy, they really need to try and find themselves some kind of buffer, even just a few rounds. Give yourself any bit of momentum to play with, because right now, Smoothie is still playing aggressively, finds the early frag, will fall back, just hold the contact angle.
Prophecy right now setting up for the ace split here. Smoke comes out towards short, but nevertheless, though, you can do all the smokes utility you want, but it all comes down to kills, and already Epsilon have the 3-man advantage.
This is just dominant stuff. Kolor and Arch, the final remaining players, all they have are these orbs. They're struggling, but they actually do find one kill. Kolor will take down Barber after a late reaction there. Arch as well, shooting away, sniping with good marksmanship from top mid, but he unfortunately will be pushed by Freddie B and go down.
Question is run out for Prophecy. Do you pause, talk about things? You're 13-0 down, or do you simply think about the next map? Do you already have Train in your minds? Because right now it's not looking too good. Round number 14 and Prophecy unable to pick up a round so far. Gonna go for the force buy though. So far, 1 AK. Galil there onto Calais, UMP onto Quicks. Arch hasn't bought just yet. Still in T-spawn, eventually we'll get an AK as well, but no head armor for him. 2 AKs, Galil, UMP and CZ versus the full buy of utility kits as well from Epsilon. Prophecy right stacking outside here. They're lining up their smokes. They're getting ready to execute and commit towards the A side. But Freddie B and Barbar now as well, they've been so fundamental towards this A side. The question is, can they finally break them?
Push is going to be coming in. They are ready for this. Barbar and Freddie B, they're in their signature locations as well. This is where Freddie B normally goes huge dance. We know how effective he can be. He's finding the frags, but Callie will take him down. Barbar's ready for it to try and respond towards the player. Trapped at Sandwich. Callie is actually doing work. Quicks comes in from the rear as well. There's potential. Quicks left in a 1 versus 2. He can take both of these fights of 1 versus 1s here.
He's been spotted there by Maeve towards short. Has the UMP, no utility as well. Has Kevlar helmet, but the UMP is going to struggle versus the M4 from Maeve, but he actually catches him off guard. Eventually will land the kill. And now he can retrieve the M4, has the upgraded firepower. But there's one person I know that I wouldn't want to be in versus a clutch. His own Butterfield. Smoothie himself right now in the 1 versus 1 versus Quicks, trying to see if he can keep hold of the clean sweep so far for Epsilon and make it 14-0, expecting the push there towards CT. And it seems like a good read.
Yeah, the round is firmly in their favor right now. All he's got to do is just hold with the orb, find the frag, and he will connect the shot as well. Smoothie reading him like a book as he takes down Quicks, and they continue their dominant scoreline.
He's so good in those 1 versus 1s. His instinct there just telling him where Quicks is. And there you have it, 14-0 now going into the final round of the first half. Prophecy unable to even pick up 1 round. 2 orbs again here from Epsilon. He's definitely been paying them dividends so far. Orb towards A from Barbar and Smooth is roaming the map towards B short, towards Miller, towards connected, towards A. Anywhere he is, Prophecy just get absolutely demolished. And now he makes a short jump once again. But actually, Prophecy, they've tried towards the A so many times to get decimated by Freddy B. This time, though, they're picking their poison towards the B site. Maeve has been strong. But let's see if he eventually will give up. It's going to be 4 players here towards the B site. And through the wallbang there, through the wood pallet. Cosmeed, I've never casted a game where that's happened before. And already the luck is shining right now for Prophecies. They go a man down again. The 5 versus 4, 1 minute 20. And Prophecy, off the back of losing a man towards B, they're going to be changing their angle of attack.
Yeah, they need to try and quickly adapt because of this. It's a weird spanner that's been thrown into the works as they resituate. They go towards the aggressive play, down mid, and see if they can actually overpower Smooth. They are attacking him down low as well, so he can't effectively peek into this. He knows he's being left very squishy in this scenario, but the push is coming round. Barbar will claim 1 kill. Fleeve returns it as well as takes down Cosmean. It's still a 4 versus 3, but it gets worse by the second. Prophecy, they are losing manpower here.
2 versus 3 man advantage here for Epsilon. They know exactly where Smooth is towards window. Fleeve there will challenge him out, but has no helm up, no Kevlar. Eventually he will go down. And there you have it, 15-0. My goodness. I thought the only 16-0 we would have would have been, of course, probably it was Prophecy as well, actually. Prophecy versus Envious Academy, but it's looking like Prophecy are going to have 2 16-0s potentially in the Elite Series.
It's very possible. Shaping up like that, all they have to do is win the opening pistol round, and we know how amazing a lot of these players are on the side of Epsilon can be in pistols.
Oh yeah, of course. We saw what happened on the first one as well. Smooth, clinical aim, surgical as well. Able to line up those heads and destroy players with those pistols. His individual skill, his aim, his instinct, his movement, everything is making him to basically look like he's shaping up to be a star on the international stage. And this right now, the Gfinity Elite Series final is just the stepping stones towards that.
Yeah, that's true. He's really just asserting his dominance in a lot of these rounds. It's been a good display, though, from everyone that needs to step up on that side of Epsilon. They've all come to fruition. They've really started laying down the groundwork, and Prophecy just can't get the momentum they need. You see small moments of individual performance with Color, players like that, Quick set himself into good scenarios, but it's too thick and far between.
It's too late as well. We see nice shots coming out from players, but the problem is they're in 2 versus 4s, 1 versus 3s, 1 versus 4s. We need to see some shining plays from players when the rounds are actually at the start of it, and it has an advantage for them. Nevertheless, though, Epsilon now on their T side as they're going to be grouping out towards B. They're going to go for the old B push here with a flashbang over Fleeve, about to be tested. He's joined the team late, but right now he has to be on time and deliver for the side of Prophecy.
Push is coming in. This round is so crucial here. It decides the fate of Prophecy in the opening map as they are going to be pushing their way in. Fleeve gets 1. Smooth does damage though. Smoother, it's a double kill. Triple kill. I think kill comes out from Maeve as well. He'll connect that headshot back towards Color. Freddy B runs straight through Calais. Snods. It looks like this is going to be Epsilon grabbing map 1. Clean 16-0.
This is the first time I've ever casted a game that's 16-0 as well. Never thought it'd be in the final of the Elite Series stage. Nevertheless, their Prophecy, they got 16-0'd in regulation, and it's happening again. Is this a sign of potentially weak mental fortitude when things go south? But of course, Arch in the 1 versus 4 picks up 1. Freddy B's low, and actually, if he lines him up as well, there's a chance.
Oh my goodness! Damage! So close there, but Epsilon will get it. They're able to stomp out the fire that was Arch. He started to step up to the mark, but unfortunately couldn't quite do it. So they do close out 16-0 is the first map. I think if you blinked, you would have missed that entire game.
Exactly. You would have missed it. I didn't actually think the analysis test segment would be longer than the actual game.